Well, this is a first from a guest. We've had guest stay for 7 nights in our Airbnb. So how much did they pay for this stay? And let's see how they left it. These guests were actually from booking.com, so they paid £811.17 for the week. Once we take off commission and other charges, I then take home £652.18. Commission's a bit of a pain, that's how it is. Let's see how they left it after the 7-night stay. So it's been pretty hot in the UK, so they did message beforehand and asked to have a fan. Luckily we have an extra one, so able to pop that in here for them. They were really appreciative of that. Really lovely couple. I think they were up from Essex. Just super nice. They had absolutely amazing weather while they were here. They were very, very lucky. As you can see, it's going to stay like this for the next week or so. This is very neat. I was expecting it to be very neat. They were a very nice couple. Spoke to them a few times, but I'm expecting for a 7-night stay, usually this would involve quite a lot of cleaning, but they've left it very neat. And oh, well, this is a first from a guest. I've not had this before. They've left a note and then some chocolate. Like biscuits, absolutely love them. I think those are my favourite. Those are my favourite. I have to have them with coffee in a bit. But yeah, they've left a card. So let me open that and have a look. I won't show you the inside of the card just because it has their names on it, but they said they had an absolutely wonderful stay. The annex was absolutely beautiful and they really appreciated all the little extras we left. Yeah, this is very neat. I know they've taken the bins out because he asked earlier in the week what to do with the bins, and I said just put them in the bin sort of box we have outside, which you can see is just there. He did say, do you not want me to take the bins up to the top of the drive? And I said no, because you've got all those steps and you're on holiday and you shouldn't have to do that. I told him not to worry about that. They didn't really use a coffee. They've obviously used some tea and things like that. They've used some of the sort of other things we leave behind. Just the sort of butter and jam we leave behind. Anything in the freezer? Nope, nothing in the freezer, just some ice. And then we'll have a look at the 2 bedrooms. Yep, this is very neat and tidy. And this one, again, very neat and tidy. Absolutely lovely guests. Immaculate. I will do my usual clean, probably do a little bit extra just because they were here for a week. Fantastic guests. I would give them 10 out of 10 if you could score guests on it on booking.com, but you can't. I hope they will leave a lovely review. They didn't say they had any problems, so hopefully it'll be a 10 out of 10, but absolutely lovely guests. I'd be more than happy to host them again. Really easy. And yeah, they clearly had a great time. And with the heat wave, I was really scared that this space was going to be really hot for guests. But actually, because it's, I think, north facing and it's completely in the shade, the rooms are actually really cool. So if you're keeping the windows closed and the curtains closed, which is what they were doing, it's actually really cool in here. So that's great. I'm going to do this changeover, get it done, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. As we come into the summer months, I'm seeing more and more of these longer stays, but does it make more money than a 1-night stay? Now, this is an interesting thing to think about because although the longer stays are good, you've got less changeovers, I can actually go and do other things, spend time with family, you're not having to clean every day, think about the costs associated with washing, cleaning, all the other sort of things you have to take into mind with this. So let's say for a 1-night stay it might be £140 per night, but in this case these guests were getting it for around £122 or even £100 a night. So they're getting it much cheaper than a 1-night stay. A 1-night stay also has a cleaning fee each time, while a 7-night stay would just have 1 cleaning fee. So you have to take that into consideration as well. One of the things on booking.com is you can add different discounts, so you can layer, you can put discounts together. So some people can get up to 20 to 30% discount, which is a little annoying as a host, but I do try to keep an eye on my discounts and make sure not too many of them stack together. I also make sure any discounts have a cancellation policy in there, so they can't cancel last minute on that particular booking, which discourages some people with using the discounts, but also means we get less cancellations. So definitely a good thing to do if you're a host and looking at the discounts and your cancellation policy. As I mentioned at the start of the video, these guests offered to take the bins up and put them in the top bin for us, and I told them not to do that. As you can see, there is quite a lot of stairs here. It is quite a workout, so that's why we put the bin down near the stairs, so the guests can just easily put stuff in there. They don't have to worry about going up and down those stairs, and then I can do it for them. It's definitely a workout when there's a longer stay like this, and there is a lot of rubbish. Those steps, up and down, up and down. Anyway, for people that were here for 7 days, they left it cleaner than people that are here for like 1 night. I don't know if they maybe cleaned before they left, wiped around, but it was immaculate. So really, really appreciate when guests do that. But let me just show you how it's looking now. So that's the living area. Really, there was just like crumbs on the floor and that was it. But obviously I just deep cleaned everything because they were here for a week. So that's the bathroom set up. Kitchen's all done with everything that these guests will need, and then bread, milk, jam, butter for them. And then they asked for 2 doubles, so it's 4 guests on Airbnb. So that's 1 bedroom, and then this is the other bedroom. We're now booked out pretty much till the end of August. I think we have 1 day in August where we're not booked, which is just crazy. Usually it's lots of last minute bookings at this time of year, but in this case it was booked out quite a lot in advance. And then we've also had, where there's been cancellations, it's then booked up pretty much the next day. So yeah, back to back, it's going to be busy. Some stays are 1 night, 2 nights. I think we have a 10-night stay in August. So I'll do a vlog about that after that one, because that is definitely the longest stay. And I'll go through how much we make from that kind of booking. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. Like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Also, I don't think I have it yet. I don't think I have the hype button, but hopefully at some point I'll have the hype button and then you can hype me. But otherwise, like, subscribe, leave any comments, and I'll see you in the next one.